So tell us a little bit about your experience personally with microdosing. How has it helped you personally, business, relationship wise? What's that look like for you?
Yeah. Well, psychedelics in general have this really beautiful way of helping you disrupt patterns that you create over time and in your life experiences. So, when you're a kid, you're very moldable, you're very neuroplastic. So you're able to like consume information and soak it up like a sponge and create patterns around that new information. And this is why like children learn languages super easily because they're so neuroplastic when they're younger. And then over time, as you grow to be older and you step into adulthood, you are less neuroplastic. And so it's harder to receive new information and it's harder to create new changes, like any sort of major shifts, due to the fact that our brains just get really hardened into the patterns we've already created. So the reason I love psychedelics in general, specifically microdosing, is because it allows your brain to get back into a neuroplastic state so that you can start to introduce new information and create some changes and new patterns around that. And so for me, like it's really been able to shift like how I see myself, how I see the world around me, the patterns that I've had in my language, in my thoughts, in my behavior, in my relationships, like all of those things. It's been able to really create some of those shifts for me, not just because of microdosing, but because of the new information that I'm feeding myself while I'm microdosing. Like I think that's the key here. And maybe the thing that people miss out on is like thinking that they can just start this protocol and be like a totally different person on the other side of it. But I like to invite people to recognize that it's not the protocol that creates the shifts, it's the protocol that creates more neuroplasticity so that as you're introducing new patterns and new information for yourself, your brain is more likely to adapt to that and receive it. So for me, like, I think if I want to be more creative, if I want to be more inspired, if I want to really start to shift how I'm seeing things, it's just a really helpful way to kind of like we've thrown around the word catalyst. I feel like microdosing is a catalyst for change. Like it's a catalyst for that transformation because your brain is more receptive to the newness, the changes and the different informations that you're feeding it.
Yes. Yes. I'm just like letting that sit with some people because it's just so important to understand that what she just said. It's not the medicine, it's the medicine's doing the work, but you also have to reciprocate the work because
Mm-hmm.
plants are integrated. We're nature, plants are nature. We're all working together. We're all doing the
Yeah.
work together. And it's not like a blood pressure med where you're just like, hey, doc, my blood pressure's super high. And he's like, shit, let's get you some meds. And then you pop a
Yeah.
pill and your blood pressure goes down. It's that does not work like that. It's a very
No.
integrative medicine. And you also have to be very respectful of the medicine um, because it comes from the earth. Like it's not just
Yeah.
made in the lab. Like
Yeah.
it's not that at all, right?